Hey everyone, welcome back to another Yoga for Jiu Jitsu stretching routine. It made me so happy to hear, see and read all the positive feedback about my previous Yoga for Jiu Jitsu stretching routine, which I called the ultimate stretching routine, because it's really a big compilation of or collection of a lot of different stretches I like to do after my Jiu Jitsu training. And I explain a lot more in that video. It's a 45-minute video. So if you have not watched it yet, make sure you click up here so you can watch the video. In this video today, I want to compress all of this into a 10-minute video. I'll try my best to keep it under 10 minutes. And all you need for today is your belt. Let's begin. Let's go ahead, grab your belt, find your way onto your back. As always, after training, after jiu-jitsu practice, you're pretty exhausted. Most people take off their gi, their kimono top, lay on their back. So the belt is already off. Again, grab it, hook it around the right foot. Now, pretty close to the toes, so the first knuckle of the toes. You want to put the belt here, kind of halfway, keep the left leg bent, and then grab the belt pretty close to your feet, to your right foot, and just pull down. So with this one, we're stretching the right calf. I'm always surprised if I don't train jiu-jitsu for a week or so, how much work the calves have to do in jiu-jitsu. I'm always amazed. So just pull down here, hopefully you feel that stretch. And release. Now keep the belt there. Same stretch in the other video. It's one of my favorites actually. You grab the belt, bring it together, and then hook that belt behind your head. I like to hold it in one hand, put it behind my head, and then kind of secure it with the other hand. Once you have that, extend the other leg forward, and then by leaning the head back, you kind of pull yourself deeper into the stretch. You hold that here. You can also start to bounce with the left leg, in this case, up and down. If you want more, you just shorten that belt and bring your hand closer to your right foot. Just a couple seconds here, stretching out the hamstrings, also the left hip flexor. And then release. Keep that left leg straight. Grab with your left hand that belt close to the foot, as close as you can. If you're very flexible, you can also grab the foot and then bring it over to the left. I have to create some space here. There's the wall, but then rotate over to the left. Extend that right arm away from you, so you're finding a twist here. And it's not just a twist, we're also stretching the right IT band. So bring that right leg even more up higher towards your head. So you're stretching also the outside here of the right thigh. And you go deeper into this if you pull the right hip into this direction, like away from you. Slowly release. Bend the right knee, come back to center. Readjust on the mat. And then switch hands, grab the belt with the right hand. Extend that left leg away and then open the leg up to the side. Just a few seconds here. Now bend the right knee again. Bend your left leg as well, across the right ankle over the right thigh. Now you can remove that belt. Let's come into what we call in yoga figure 4. You lift both legs up, you reach through that hole, you grab either the hamstring or the shin, and then you pull your leg closer towards you. So this also really helps with your guard, especially if someone's trying to stack you here. Sometimes you get into a weird position like this in 50-50 guard or so. Someone comes up and you kind of, in this one, maybe with your De La Hiva or so, reverse De La Hiva, you sometimes get stuck in this kind of stuff on the bottom. And it's good to know that you're open enough, and if someone really stacks you and puts pressure on you in this position, you know that you're safe. I mean, it really sucks if you're on bottom and you're already at the edge of your flexibility, and then you either have to stop or tap or you get injured. It's really good to not only increase the flexibility so that we are healthier and recover better, but also that we have just more range of movement to move, and that really helps with the Jiu-Jitsu training and practice as well. It's not always predictable in Jiu-Jitsu where you're going to end up, so it's good to have that extra space. Slowly release the left foot down. Now keep the right leg as it is and just bring your legs over to the left for a twist, or you can slide that right leg over the left thigh and then bring your legs over to the left. Extend your right arm away from you again, another twist to the right. And slowly release. Let's do the other side. Use that belt again. Hook it around the left foot, close to the toes, right foot down, and then pull down. Stretch out the left calf. Keep a micro bend here in the left knee. We don't want to hyperextend, so keep a little bit of a bend, and then just pull down. As long as you feel this here, it doesn't matter how it looks. We're only looking for the sensation. That's really the most important thing here. You have already worked hard enough in your Jiu-Jitsu training, so no need to work hard now. We're stretching, trying to cool down, slow down, so we can train the next day again. Beautiful job. Now grab the belt, connect the belt, and then stretch out the left hamstring, extend the right leg forward, pull your head a little bit back. That way you pull yourself deeper into it. If you want, just bounce the right leg up and down. Keep the breath going. Try to not hold your breath. Always keep the breath going. Internally rotate both thighs a little bit more. Last few seconds. And slowly release. Keep that right leg straight. Grab the right hand to the belt and find that twist to the right. Extend your left arm away from you. And then pull your leg up higher towards the head. So you really target that left IT band, the left outer hip. You should feel this here on the outside of your left leg. Hope it's feeling good for you. If you're new to this, it might be pretty intense. It's all good. We all start somewhere. Just think of it. This is just yoga, you know. This is nothing new, nothing special, no rocket science. But a lot of us that train even higher belts, they don't really stretch. And, you know, for example, you're a brown belt in Jiu-Jitsu, but you're a white belt in yoga with moving the body and the breath and all of that. So just give it time. Just like Jiu-Jitsu, it needs time and practice. Slowly release. Let's find that hip opener to the left. Now use your left hand, grab the belt, and open the leg up to the left. The wall is in my way too close to the wall today. I need to create some space. Yeah. So this is good. Relax, pull your left leg up a little bit higher. A couple more breaths. Bend your left knee. Release, come back to the center, remove that belt, and then cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Draw both legs. It's a struggle today here with the microphone. Not the best to wear a rash guard and a microphone. And then just bring that left arm through, hold the hamstring or the shin, and pull everything closer to you. Keep your left foot flexed, so make sure the left toes are pointing towards the left knee. It's really important that there's no pain in the left knee here. You want to keep everything safe. Release the right foot down. Either like this, find a twist to the right, or slide that left leg over the right thigh. Scoot your hips to the left and bring the legs down over to the right side. Extend your left arm away from you. Slowly release. Hug both knees into the chest and rock forward. Cross the ankles, roll over your knees, and find a tabletop position. Let's do a few rounds of cat-cow. Stay on your toes. On your inhale, arch your back, look forward. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin to the chest. Inhale, arch, look forward. Exhale, round. Few more. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round. Push the ground away. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Sit onto the heels. Try to stay on your toes, so we're also stretching out the feet. And then step your right leg forward. Find a low lunge. You can stay on the left toes or untuck the left toes if you want. Move the hips forward and down. So we're targeting the left front hip. Draw the right heel a little bit more back. Place your hands on top of the right knee and just move your hips forward and bounce forward and down. So you want to initiate that bouncing forward and down, but then your body is kind of pulling you back out of it on its own. So instead of forcing anything deeper, find this rhythm where it's just flowing without you doing much. Let's go for 10 more. And release, straighten the right leg, find half splits, heel toe the right foot forward, especially if you have longer legs like me. On an inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold forward and down over your right leg. Try to keep the right leg straight. Again, keep that micro bend. And bring that left hip over the left knee. Use your left hand, reach outside the right foot. Maybe grab the outer edge of the right foot with your left hand. With every inhale you lengthen, with every exhale you fold. Slowly release, step that right foot back again. Other side, left leg forward. Move the hips forward and down. And start to bounce. Last 10. Half splits, straighten the left leg. Readjust. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Keep the left foot and the left toes flexed so that they're pointing towards your head. That way you lengthen even more the back side of your left leg, the left thigh, hamstring, and especially that fascia line that's running on the back side of your body. Reach with the right hand outside the left foot. And release, step your left foot back. Find your way onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Untuck the toes, bring the legs wider apart. So if this is uncomfortable for your lower back, then bring the legs closer together, the feet closer together. Stay on your forearms, push the chest through, the shoulders back. It doesn't really need much, or you don't need extreme back bends to counter all the forward folding and rounding and flexion that we do in Jiu Jitsu. This pose, Sphinx pose, is perfectly fine. If you want to go deeper, you can straighten your arms for seal pose. And wherever you are, let's stay for 3 more breaths. Engage your glutes even more. Flex your butt as much as you can. Exhale, release everything down. Now bring your hands close to your body. On your inhale, you lift everything up, the chest, the thighs, the feet, and then lower down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend your knees, grab your ankles, and start to extend your legs away from you into your hands so that the chest lifts up, the thighs lift off the ground. Flex your butt as much as you can. Look down towards the mat. Keep the core engaged, the breath soft. 3 more breaths. Release. Push yourself back up. Come to a seat. Cross the ankles. Just sit down. Now keep one leg bent a lot. Bring the right heel close to your left hip. And cross the left ankle over the right thigh. We're coming in a gentle variation of double pigeon. Again, flex both feet to keep the knees safe and then fold forward and down. Maybe that's already it for today in this double pigeon. Maybe you fold more. Doesn't matter. As long as you feel the sensation in your body, it's all good. That's all we're looking for. Especially most of us that do yoga for Jiu-Jitsu as a addition to Jiu-Jitsu. We don't want to become yogis or super flexible or anything, although there are a lot of benefits mentally through the practice of yoga, and of course also for the body. But in this video we specifically focus on adding or doing something in addition to your Jiu-Jitsu practice, especially after class, after training. And slowly rise up. Slide that left foot down to the ground. Let's find a seated twist. Bring your left hand behind you. Reach your right arm up. Deep breath in. Lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook your arm outside the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, twist. Slowly release back to center. Switch sides. Flex both feet. Fold forward and down. And again, I'm over 10 minutes, I'm sure, but it's just so good to explain a little bit more. So my goal with this video is to show you what you can do. Hopefully you start to integrate this in your routine after your Jiu-Jitsu training. There's a lot of guys that just go home right away. I understand you have commitments, you have to get going, maybe you have family, maybe you have your next appointment, whatever it is. But you know, even if you do just 3 stretches out of this video, that's better than 0. So if you can do just your best and you do whatever you can, that's already better than nothing. So so ideally you pick the ones that work for you and then you start to do them on your own. Slowly release. Slide the right foot down. Right hand behind you. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Lengthen. And twist. Release, come back to center. Sit cross-legged. Just take a moment here. Just a few seconds, maybe a minute or so after your training, after your stretching routine. Maybe while you stretched, you talk to your buddies after training. You talked about whatever you talk about after training on the mat. So just take a moment to sit before you get going with whatever else you have going on. Sit nice and tall, close your eyes. Start to focus on the breath. Every inhale through the nose, out through the nose. Bring your hands to the heart. Thank yourself for doing this video, showing up, investing in yourself, doing something so good for your body. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.